Okay. Hey, what's up, Tamara? Welcome back. Okay.
I need to make the substance that...
Add burnt lime.
A little burnt lime.
Add water.
A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Wait for it to dissolve. I need to add burnt lime to the flask, then quench it with water. Add bird guano to that, heat it, then capture the vapors and run them through cold water to obtain the final substance. All right, let's try this on Kimbolt's letter.
You see Jackbox installed? Jackbox has been installed. Hey, Bumpkin, what's up? Thunder, how you doing, buddy?
I need to make the substance that will bring out the dye and apply it to the letter. A little burnt lime. A bit of water. Everything's better with a dash of bird guano. Wait for it to dissolve. Smells like piss, but it worked. The sheet's orange, not blue. The letter's fake. Kimbolt had nothing to do with this.
All right.
Kingslayer.
The letter was forged.
You were right, Baron. The letter's forged.
Of course I was right. I would never seek to hurt Boosie. Bastard or not, he is still a child. Your payment, Witcher. I want you to look into another matter.
What would it involve?
Count Linus Maravel. You've heard the name?
Young, capable, handsome.
Yes. Yes, all that and more. And he's ambitious to a fault. Right after the Temerian delegation arrived in Lochween, his people began visiting the Nilfgaardian camp regularly.
Are you suggesting Maravel's a traitor?
We are all entitled to communicate with the ambassador without chagrin and openly, as court and diplomatic protocols allow. Yet the Count's multiple messengers, the letters traveling to and fro, it reminds me more of a complicated courtship.
Which is a great
outcome. To know
alchemist.
the content of those letters.
I want you to learn the Count's plans. The man would sell his mother to please the Emperor. Find out what Maravel's messenger is carrying.
We weren't doing
If
alchemy,
treason
actually.
is involved, you must alert John McCants. You will be generously rewarded, I assure you.
How do I locate this messenger?
Look for my man Aldridge by the fountain here in the camp. He'll point the mage out to you.
You need a Witcher to do this?
Do not underestimate Count Maravel. He does not employ common scoundrels, and I don't intend to either. Hieronymus Lash. Sound familiar?
A pretentious, invented name. Belongs to a bard or a mummer, I'd say. But you wouldn't need my help with either of those, so I'll venture a guess. Maravel entrusts his correspondence to a mage.
I knew you were suited to this task. The magic barrier placed over the city mutes all forms of high magic. preventing Lash from contacting Schiller
He's
remotely.
a lot more polite.
He
this time
nevertheless
around.
remains dangerous. During the times of the previous conclave, I believe he was caught practicing black magic. He faced execution, but that louse Maravel saved him.
All right, I'll look into it.
My lord, we know where they are. What are your orders?
Bloody wonderful day. Assemble your men and resolve this once and for all.
Meet with Aldrich.
Gather your gear. We're off to hunt.
Yeah, we were seeing if the letter was a forgery or not.
Master Witcher!
What do you want?
My lord, the Right Honourable Count Maravel requests the pleasure of your company. He says it's urgent.
Seems like everything is these days. Tell the Count I'll think about it.
It's you!
Talk to Count Marable? Where is Count Marable? Well, that was rude. He just spit on me. How rude! Should cut off his balls and serve them to him. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Talk to Count Marable. American soldiers.
You have it coming.
Or do I? You guys gotta be such assholes for me. What did I do with you? Hey, Marvel, what's up? Hey.
Ah, Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing, and then the beatings, the torture, it's barbaric, I tell you, based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so.
What brings you to Loch Moine?
What brings you to Loch Moine?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising. How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbold excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
You don't look very Temerian.
I've got to say, you stand out, Count.
He's not.
I'm flattered, I suppose, but what specifically do you mean?
I haven't quite put my finger on it, but
he's-
take a look around.
He's a Norseman.
Would you say you resemble your countrymen?
I thank the gods I do not. It is because I love my homeland that I am the first to note its faults, and they are many.
Care to elaborate?
Hypocrisy, superstition, lack of learning. Need I go on?
You have my undivided attention.
If you wouldn't mind.
Take you witchers, for instance. The gods know we suffer a plague of beasts, pre-conjunction, post-conjunction, magically bred and sprung from rotting marshes and the dark abysses of our land.
No such thing as pre-conjunction creatures.
You bite unnecessarily. We have but one remedy for this plague, dwindling in numbers as it may be, yet it is a remedy we revile. You are shunned, spat upon, turned away on stormy nights. Would you say this is reasonable?
It's the way of things.
Spoken like a true representative of a dying species.
Okay. You wanted to sing.
What's so urgent, Count?
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbolt's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because...
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing: the truth.
The truth varies, but it's hard not to agree.
Only a fool would disagree. Tell me what you know.
I saw through you immediately, Witcher. I'm content I was not mistaken. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm not handing down any verdicts. Perhaps the Baron has some personal problems, in which case I would very much like to help him.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbolt has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbolt's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers, save some rotting corpses. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything, Count, but I'll think about it. Farewell.
Alright. So...
Witcher?
Hey, Rogue, what's up? How you doing? So the Baron's being blackmailed. Probably for the forged letter. And the blackmailer's got it wrong that we know so far. Would you quit spitting on me? You bastards. I don't want to hear all that again, so we better save. Save early, save often. Got it.
Yep, don't count on autosave all the time.
Oh, hell no.
Someone will get you in a dark alley.
Not in these old games. Now, Witcher 3 does have autosave. A very nice autosave feature, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
What quest are you on?
I'm on the Bloody Baron one.
Already?
Yep.
Are you not doing side quests? Like, did you do the wolf and White Orchard and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm doing some of the side quests. Did the contracts.
Oh. That's pretty quick. Because he's in the swamps of Azima, is that right?
Velen.
Velen. Is that a part of White Orchard? Orchard?
No, that's a separate place.
You are the god.
What I thought. Like, White Orchard is just plains, and I know there's the Noonwraith contract and the Werewolf contract.
Renounce magic, I tell you!
It's been a while since I played it.
there's also the frying pan, the most important side quest.
Gotta find that frying pan, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing great, man. I've been hanging out playing The Witcher all day. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though, guys. I'm going to go get me a drink. And when I come back, drink and use the bathroom real quick. When I come back, we're going to open up a giveaway. And, yeah, be right back. Oh, keep playing some Witcher. Oh no, your Twitch keeps buffering? Well, it shouldn't. I have quality options, so... just pick something lower than 720. Probably a connection issue. That helps. Alright, first, well, let me clear out these, okay. Form entries have been cleared. We did catch some cheaters yesterday, so remember, if you're a sub, you don't have to fill out the website form. Otherwise, you got to do both. So it's just the way it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Create and announce and. But remember, if you're not a sub, you can't just put waffle. You got to go fill out that thing over. You got to go fill out that form. Yep. Hey, Asuna. How you doing? All right. Oh, while I'm at it, I need to pause my music, huh? Pause this. No. Pause this. There we go.
What do you want?
I saw you talking to Kimbold.
I'm free to go where I please and talk to whoever I please.
Couldn't agree more. Now you're here and you'll talk to me. I'm interested in the Baron.
I've naught to say to you.
Not good, because I need to know everything you know about him.
Baron Kimbold sends his regards.
Oh, just what we needed.
Leave us, Witcher.
Since when does a Witcher take orders from a huntsman?
Since that Witcher stopped hunting monsters and started poking his nose into others' affairs.
Sometimes the stench is so strong you can't help but catch a whiff.
Aye, well spoken. You've some common stinking thugs here.
My
I'll have to
favorite
teach
skill
them
so
some
far is
humility.
eating
Upon
food
like you.
regenerates
Pack
vitality
her up
for
and kiss
20
my
minutes.
ass, you fucking tulip.
Eating food that raises your vitality for how long?
20 minutes.
And what food is that?
Just any food. It'll regen health, because in Witcher 3, food regens health free.
Right.
So that effect just stays up for 20 minutes.
And there's no food in Witcher 2.
These folk have nothing to say to you, understand?
I'll be the judge of that.
Lend us a hand, Witcher. You'll not regret it.
I'll need to know everything about Kimbold.
God, this is shit! Enough of your jabbering! Kill them all!
Say goodbye to life.
Thanks, Witcher. We'd be corpses if not for you.
Yeah, seems likely. Now don't make me regret helping you.
You're welcome to all we know about Kimbold.
I'm all ears.
We came here to collect our fee, me and my brothers, for a favour we did the Baron.
What did you do for him?
Spent 4 days in a forest, sitting on our asses.
Baron Kimbold wanted to pay you for that?
Course not. We was to destroy some wagons in a caravan that was to pass through Millville. Problem is, caravan never came round.
I can see why you're having trouble collecting.
Kimbold had shite information. How is that our fault? That bugger lost us a right lot of time. And you know what they say, time is coin.
What exactly were your orders?
We was to watch the high road for a caravan carrying nobles. 2 coloured wagons and a small escort. The wagons, they was ours. All inside was to perish.
Any idea who was supposed to be in the wagons?
2 high-born young'uns and their nannies. That's all the Baron told us.
Willing to tell Natalis all this?
I'm to fess up. They draw and quarter me.
You didn't do anything. Took a job, that's it. They can't prove you actually wanted to complete it. If you refuse, Kimbold wins. He'll squirm his way out of this, but it won't end there. The Baron's got gold enough to hunt you till he hunts you down.
Not likely. I'll see them tear stripes off his back with hot pincers. All right, I'll talk to Natalis.
All right. Find out what happened to Busi and Aeneas, and then talk to Natalis. All right. Well, the Baron lied to us. He lied to us. He halfway lied to us. Half-truths. He did want the
It's a
kids
brazen
killed,
attack.
but he wasn't the
King
one
Radovid will learn of this.
that got the job done.
The White Wolf. I can't believe it.
White Wolf, I can't believe it.
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Bannard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Amethyst dust. Doesn't have really anything I want. Well, I got King Henselt's sword. How is King Henselt's sword a common item? And I mean, it's the sword of the king. You'd think those would be, I don't know, kind of rare?
Nah, he just pulled it off of a nearby soldier. He confiscated it. Or appropriated it, rather.
Alright, well, we need to look at our gear. Yeah, something's not right there.
Fighting enemies higher level than you is always interesting in Witcher.
Yes. And a pain in the ass.
You lose something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Yes, let's wrestle. For 200. I heard you're the champ. Let's do it.
I've always been the curious sort.
Oh my god. He is.
They say witches are tough, but you, in the circus, you could maybe kick a clown's arse.
Pangrat warned me that you cheat.
What would that slut for sale know about the mighty Numa?
I expect sluts for sale know the likes of you best. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts!
I was clean during our bout. You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your arsehole.
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids. I'm still the best without them.
Alright.
You lose something.
I'm looking to...
You can only lose.
You a thief?
I don't have to steal. I kick everyone's ass when it comes to art.
I've always been the...
Is he still cheating? No. Not this time.
My little ace tits! No one's ever beaten me!
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
All right. Thanks.
What did he give me? If I read my journal, will it tell me what he gave me?
I don't know.
Though his enhancer's Numa turned out to be an easy opponent. Geralt bested him at arm wrestling, believe it or not, but my wiry friend turned out to be a champion above all others. We bested the strong men of that time. He had no equals at arm wrestling. Let us honor him rightly. Guess not. Go ahead.
Was there a bet?
Yeah, I betted 200, but he also gave me something else to keep my mouth shut. Because he's afraid he'll get kicked out of the circus.
Oh, you get a crafting diagram. Get a crafting diagram for long, robust gauntlets. Yep. We're going Shaggy.
we can get back on track, find out what happened to Anais and Lucy.
Anais.
Witcher?
Dog catcher with a hook. Evil Eye! Ugh.
Alright, so
Roach may trust you, but I'm not so sure. What do you want?
think you can strike a deal with the mages?
The mages will want to get as much as they can out of this summit, and monarchs don't generally like others dictating terms. This may end in a row.
There will be no row. The mages now rely on the mercy of the northern kingdoms. The amphitheater itself is also protected by an anti-magic shield, like the one used at Thanid. The times of mage impunity are gone. They will be shown their place.
Okay, they really don't like mages up in Nilfgaard.
Nope.
Several important people won't be absent from the summit.
Impressive summit, but not all the players have their representatives here.
The most important do. The mages thought about inviting everyone, but time is short.
And Edirn?
What about Edirn? It's a huge country.
Edirn?
Torn by conflict and rebellion with no clear ruler. They're not to be taken seriously at this point.
Sounds like the Kedweni point of view. The Edirnians see it differently, I'm sure. Representatives of the Council of Regents. Did any come with you?
Only Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel. The other 5 remain in Vizima. It seems that save Baron Orval, most spend their time trying to devise a way to undermine Anais's claim to the throne.
Kimbolt and Maravel. What's their stance?
Well, they've taken opposing positions, as one might expect. The Baron believes Anais's origin, if you will, stands in the way of her taking the throne, though it's common knowledge that he would simply prefer to seat himself on it. Whereas Maravel has said that Foltest's children have his full support. He stated this in Vizima before the entire council. One thing is certain, words come cheap. Those two may change their minds in a flash if Anais is found and recovered.
What happened to the royal children?
There's a traitor among the Temerians.
Careful, Witcher. You'd better have evidence if you plan to accuse someone of treason.
Busi and Anais.
Yes?
I need to find out what happened to the kids. By rescuing the kids.
Dog catcher with a hook.
Before I talked to that guy. Because I could say it's Kimball. But he failed. So, even though he's guilty of wanting them dealt with, he's not guilty of actually carrying out. If that makes sense.
Ugh, warriors. You could bathe sometime.
It's a brazen attack.
Greetings.
King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
The owl and the rat. Likewise!
Right, I need to find my way out of the city. Lots of vendors here.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Final?
No discussion. This will be a practical object lesson.
Alright, let's look at the map. Where is the amphitheater? That looks like an amphitheater. Could try that.
You will learn what a sorceress can never agree to under any.
That's locked. Amphitheater.
How many more can there be?
Oh crap, those hurt. Jeez.
What happened?
Gargoyles
Almost
are no
died?
jokes. Yeah. Yeah, the gargoyles are no joke, man. No joke. So Sharkbait should, if I was to play a Tales series when I get done with Witcher, like on the weekends for weekend streams or whatever, just saying, if Tales of Zestria, I liked it, but it's not the best in the Tales series, is it? Oh, got quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Damn it.
I lagged for a little bit. What was that about Tales of Zestria?
I liked it, but it's not the best Tales game, is it?
I don't think it is.
So what Tales game do you recommend? Hey, Maurice.
Honestly, I haven't played many other than Wisteria and Berseria. But I've heard Tales of Symphonia is really good.
Son of a bitch, Bob.
Died to the gargoyles.
Yeah. Probably need a potion up. But, you know.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Powers and crystal balls.
Good day.
Break your wands and burn your...
Constable John Natalis.
Interesting.
He's a general, not a politician.
I don't find it at all surprising.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Fine.
All right. Let's do some alchemy. Let's make some 20 out. We can't. But why? Alright. Do we have character? No. Journal? Bestiary? Oh, we haven't learned much.
I know one thing that you're gonna love not to do anymore. Recrafting all your potions all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for real. Is it autocraft? I know you craft everything once.
Yeah, so in Witcher 3, all it takes to refill your all of your potions, all of them, no matter how many you use, is 1 alcohol. Like any of the alcohols.
I like that. I like that a lot. Time for some trial and error here. We're going to upgrade my sword here. Let's give it a +7. And let's give it Firestone. I think I'm gonna go. What is a gargoyle? Is it a it's not a necrophage, is it?
I don't think it identifies as a necrophage.
There's no specter. We'll just put whetstone. Oh.
Shit, you stink.
Oh my god. You guys are impossible. Oddly enough, they don't come down here.
Magic or danger?
that wasn't in the right order. Clouds are like bees when bells ring. Divertimento. Clouds are like bees when bells ring. Wrong. Yeah, I know. Divertimento. Clouds are like bees when bells ring. It's not a very good hint. You only got 3 clues on the hint thing. And there's 4 signs. I don't see bells. Clouds. What the frick are you talking about? Okay, burn left me in. Well, that sucks.
more can there be?
No, I'm gonna die. Really? There's still 3 more gargoyles up there. They're not gonna come down though, are they? Wusses can't take it, cause you know I whoop that ass. We're not going out. There it goes. Well, hell. I wish I knew what these symbols meant, though. Yeah, that's just me hitting the thing. Maybe we'll come out to that later. Maybe. Maybe.
Prepare for your final lesson. Geralt of Rivia. Greetings.
Greetings.
Here to see the show. It's cancelled, indefinitely. We're now in the services sector.
What service do you provide?
I was once a good swordsmith, or at least it looked like I might be. A riot came through, took my workshop with it, but the skill remained. I actually prefer swallowing swords to hammering them, but that upsets my wife.
Give her my best.
You can do so yourself. She's Alona, the bearded she-elf.
Ah,
A bearded
and how's
she-elf?
life with a bearded she-elf?
Pretty normal. We don't generally bring our work home with us. Come back and see the show one day.
Greetings.
Sure, a lot of sorcerers.
How are you?
Okay. Looking for Triss.
Are you thirsty or hungry? Please, help yourself.
That apple looks rotten, dude.
So, even the Nilfgaardians have graced us with their presence.
Your Excellency knows well that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
My dear Chancellor, Northern
If this is the
business should truly
amphitheater
remain in
district,
order.
Triss has got to be around here somewhere, right?
I remember you from Thaned.
Hey, Bumpkin. Welcome back. Vivian in.
The absence of certain people is telling. The absence of others.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was interrupting, wasn't I? It's just that I'm looking for Triss.
How dare they?
Calm down. What? Greetings.
Good day. Greetings. Take care.
Take care. All the sorceresses have generic female voices. They all sound like this. Not funny, but it is. Locked!
I remember you.
Please, help yourself.
She's got rotten apples too. I don't want you
What are
rotten
your
apples, lady.
conclusions from this situation? Welcome. I'm Alona, the bearded she-elf.
Bearded?
Don't be a child. We came here to perform, but this place is a circus in itself. Nobody's interested in us, so we're on to plan B. Trade.
What do you sell?
Food. Fresh. Very good. You want to buy
Where's the
something?
beard?
Or are you waiting for my beard to grow out?
Fine, I'll bite. Show me your beard. I'll pay your full performance fee.
That'll be 200 orans.
Deal. Here's 233.
Conclusions?
What's instructive about it?
You want to buy something? Or are you waiting for my beard to grow out? Bye. Stop behaving like kindergartners. Watch and learn, where excessive hubris may lead.
That's just freaking weird. Bearded ladies.
Get prepared for your final
Greetings.
lesson.
Final?
But I'll have no discussion. This will be a practical object lesson. You'll learn what a sorceress can never.
See, I need to find out what happened to Aeneas, but that guy's name is Ananias. You catch that?
Constable John Natalis.
Ananias. Ananias. What do you mean it's locked? Alright. Well. Crap. Just came from that way. You sleeping or dead? Very, very dead.
Why not both?
It's my favorite life in the world. Do what?
Oh, I said why not both? Sleeping forever is dead.
That's true. Geralt's a womanizer again? Always. When is Geralt not a womanizer? I mean, it's Geralt of Rivia. My wife's gone completely mental. Yay. And I was just thinking to myself, you know what? I'm getting hungry. And my wife shows up and she's like, What do you mean is Geralt a womanizer again? When did he ever stop being a womanizer, dude? The only person that right now that you can't like have a romantic relationship with is Yennefer. I mean, you can, but then you lose trust. But so far in this game, we've only done it with Triss, Vess, and a hooker. Either I've missed a lot or we've been too busy. Ooh, what's down here? Sewers. I'm sure we'll go down there later. Alright, map. We need to get out of the city. So we need to head west. I mean east. Yeah, east. What is this? Oh,
can we go? Let's do this.
Deathmold is a dead man.
I'm guessing you don't have a plan.
In fact, I do. We need to kill Deathmold and rescue the royal child.
You never did like playing it by ear.
I learned from the best.
See that? Deathmold's put up that magic barrier again. Apparently not a single sound seeps through.
I dread to think what he's doing inside.
Why are you here?
We have business with Deathmold.
The sorcerer is busy. No one's to disturb him.
Recognize me?
Should we?
Of course you should, unless you don't care about being promoted.
Who are you?
Now!
This is my banquet. I don't want any unwanted guests.
Your banquet.
Quickly, up top!
Help me up!
The low road's yours. I'll take the walls.
Close that cursed gate! Eat shit! Tighter! Tighter! Defend the passage!
Hang on!
Block the passage!
I killed them all. He'll pay dearly. Ready, Geralt.
Who are you all here, you cunts? Pull your legs out of your arse! Send for reinforcements! Block that swiving passage! Pull your legs out of your arse! Close ranks! For the king! Tighter!
I've got a crossbow, Garrett. Leave them to me.
Defend the passage! For the king! For Kedwin! I'll make mincemeat of your arse! Hold your positions! Not a step backwards! Pull your legs out of your arse! Tighter! Defend the passage!
Am I carrying the right sword here? Yeah.
Hold your positions! Not a step back! Man your positions, you horse sons! Close ranks!
Oh my god. That mage, though.
We're doing well, Geralt!
Yeah, we're doing well. Take out the damn wizard.
For Henselt! Get him!
Vernon, watch out. Wall's clear. I'm coming over to you.
Say your prayers!
Man, sorcerers don't fight fair.
Hey, guess who's back?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You guys miss me?
No.
Not in the slightest.
Oh, look, Kilgar's playing Witcher 1.
Yeah, everybody's playing The Witcher. Witcher's awesome. And the TV show comes out in just a couple of weeks.
You gonna watch it?
Yeah. You?
Probably eventually.
It all takes place before the games.
It takes place during the time of the books, right?
Yeah.
Is it going to be directly based on the books, or?
Yes. And it's got Superman playing the lead role.
Yeah, but I thought you said you didn't like him being in it.
I think they could have cast somebody better. But the trailer looks good, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, I thought the trailer looked good too. Yeah, I do want to watch it. Yes.
I'm not having much luck with this jerk sorceress. Deathmold's apprentice. I'm not trying all my signs. I'm not finding anything that's worked yet. Finally! Eat it.
Sounds like he's awfully busy. There is one crime that all civilizations consider irredeemable and unforgivable: regicide. Transgression of laws both human and divine, a blow to the vital organs of society. That is why those in power create bloody havoc in the world. They are never punished. Not subject to moral judgments, they stand above the law. Hensel's blood now stains Roach's hands and mine. I could have stopped him, but I didn't want to. Now Henselt is a cold corpse, and the blue stripes in the world beyond are laughing.
Seriously?
Did you see Radovid's retinue? I swear the snot-nosed lad thinks he's king of the world. He should never have shown up here after the recent events in Redania.
You worried about this little pimple right here?
Honestly,
you seen
if
your
he grows to
teeth,
be another
dude?
Vizimir, I hope he ends up like the first. And those robes of his, did you see? All right, there's time for one more. Pants off. You've broken my arm! You've broken my arm! Do you know it's worth, you son of a bitch?
Now it's worth shit like the rest of you.
No, I want to do it. I want to do
it. What do you want? I'll give you anything.
You can't give back what you took from me.
I want to do it, Roach.
Cutting off your balls and slitting your throat will have to do.
No!
Hey, Mason, what's up?
Hey, Mason.
He literally cut off his balls. Literally cut off his balls. Before slicing his throat. That had to be painful. I'm so lazy today.
Have mercy! He forced me!
Are you all right? I am Vernon Roach of Temeria. This is Witcher Geralt.
She's terrified.
If Deathmold touched her, I'll kill the son of a bitch all over again.
What'll you do with the child, Vernon?
I made an arrangement with Radovid, and Vernon Roach always keeps to his word.
Kings don't always keep...
Kings only keep their promises when it suits them.
We saw him together. You heard what he said.
You didn't have Anais then. Now you do. Take a minute. Consider your options.
I'm a soldier, not a diplomat.
Well, you need to start thinking like a diplomat. You're about to decide Temeria's future.
Do you trust Radovid?
Do you trust Radovid?
I want to believe kings don't generally spout nonsense.
Kings never say what they mean, only what they want you to hear.
Stop and think. What else could you do?
What else could you do?
Nothing. I either break my pledge to Radovid or honor it.
Suppose you break it.
I'll make another enemy.
Enemies are something you can handle. You said so yourself. The Temerian delegation is in Loch Muin. Maybe we should consider handing the child over to them.
John Natalis. Good soldier, poor politician.
Natalis may not be the most polished diplomat, but both your grandmothers tilled the same soil. Your grandfathers fought side by side.
By taking the child to John Natalis, I'll spark a civil war. The barons won't acknowledge her right to the throne until they feel a boot on their neck.
I don't claim giving her to the Temerians will solve all your problems. But freedom's precious, Vernon. One of those things you don't appreciate until it's gone. Considered what they'll say in Temeria when they hear Vernon Roach handed their crown princess to the head of a foreign state?
If Radovid keeps to his word, they just might name a holiday after me.
Careful, Vernon. It's a slippery slope. You could easily be branded a traitor, and brands are tough to scrub off.
I guess you're right. Dishonored I'll be no one. Not in Temeria, not anywhere else. Natalis it is. Come, child. I'll take you to a safe place.
Escort Anais to safety.
Looks like someone's provided an escort.
In the name of King Radovid, we demand that you hand over the child of Louisa Lavalette.
We're headed elsewhere.
Not my concern. My orders are clear.
We are not Radovid's subjects. His orders don't apply to us.
If you won't come peacefully...
Look around before you threaten us again, you fool.
For the eternal fire!
What was that sword I just got? Heck yes! Not the bullets again! Jeez. It shatters them. This sword is awesome. freezes them until they shatter.
So, to the Temerian camp?
We've lost a lot of time. The talks have probably begun. Come, child. At least that's scumbag. Where are you going? Come back.
Only I know who killed Henselt. Death mold's different. Remember, he had many powerful friends.
Outside of the special forces, I've always had powerful foes. Somehow, I managed to deal with them.
Hey, Gold Knight, what's up? Your number uno now? Number uno?
You never know how
hey,
the
I
Temerians
see
will
what's
receive
up.
Anais.
She's of royal blood. That should be enough.
Many in Temeria believe the bloodline ended with Foltest.
What are you trying to tell me? Where are you going, Geralt? Come back!
That some of your countrymen may already see themselves as the founders of a new dynasty.
If you want to find me, I'll be at the talks.
See you, Vernon.
Join the deliberations? How many times I level up? Oh, I kicked a lot of ass down there. 3? Hopefully Triss is at the deliberations.
This will be a great moment. Ready?
Ready.
Let's get this done.
Temeria is internally divided. As Constable of Temeria, I'm in no position to speak for the whole country regarding the Council and the Conclave. I am honored to speak on Temeria's behalf before this esteemed body. But I'm only the Constable. I cannot be sure some Baron won't cancel my signature in a week.
What's your point, Constable?
I lack my country's support regarding the Council and the Conclave. Neither do I intend to seek the crown, for I've lesser blood in my veins. And as a soldier, I know my place in the ranks. In recent weeks, we have deliberated extensively in Vizima on who is to succeed to the Temerian throne. Because the fate of Foltest's last child remains unknown, we could not reach an agreement. Unable to reconcile the interests of the esteemed Temerian houses, we have no choice but to divide the country into provinces along the barony's current borders.
Hi, hey, what's up, Trash? Nope, we have the air right here, so you don't have to do that.
Noble attendees, I ask you to forget the words I uttered mere moments ago. Behold, Anais La Valette. Royal blood courses through her veins. She is the rightful heir to the Temerian throne.
This child is a bastard.
The girl will go to Vizima, where she will be presented to the nobility. She is yet too young to rule, but our laws of succession make provision for such cases.
Do you think the child will ever sit on the Temerian throne?
Natalis won't let her be harmed. We did all we could.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Planet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Hensel's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
They've got Letho and... How did they capture Letho?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations. Speak on. The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses?
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Amin, and finally, Sheila de Tanseville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varanahid and Fringala Vigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Here comes the troops from the Grand Order.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
Radovid, what are you doing?
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Lochmuin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
What happened, Stan?
What do you mean what happened?
You seem frustrated.
Yeah, Triss has been named one of the traitors. The lodge that hired Letho. I don't think it was the lodge. I think Sheila acted alone. Sheila has control of the dragon that we fought at the beginning of the game, too. Son of a bitch, Bob.
Oh, that's no good.
I can't get through.
But at least my name's been cleared.
That's all that matters. It's all about you.
Turn back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
Yep, dragon. We gotta defeat that dragon.
If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sesemphasis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of La Valette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Why are your frames dropping, Rogue?
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Oh my god. No! The stream is slowing down right now, and I'm sorry, guys. It's on my end, looks like. It is on my end.
What do you mean slowing down, dropping frames?
No, it's not dropping frames. I don't know, dude. It's just fucking stupid.
What do you mean by slowing down?
The video of the stream is slowing down. I don't know why. OBS is fucking up.
Oh, it's like not running, like it's...
Wonder how many more.
Not running at full speed or something?
Yeah.
I did see something with the latest update that until they get something fixed, that's better to run OBS in administrator mode, and it will correct that until I think that's
what was
it? Something to do with just video capture or something. The game capture or video capture or something. I mean, it seems fine. It looks fine, but I guess it like slowly gets more out of sync or something. More delayed or something. Yeah, Doc said the box said it looks fine there too.
Okay.
But yeah, if you have issues like with that, you might want to run it until they get the next upgrade.
God dang. You got a lot of trouble on the last OBS update? Silly dragon, this is for kids. Any ideas on how to defeat this dragon? Bad gamer? Anyway, you're doing a lot better than I did my first time through this. You just finished this 2 weeks ago? I finished the first one a couple of weeks ago. Witcher 1. Oh my god, you're talking about a slog there. I've never played this one before.
Come on!
I got the wrong sword. Oh, you bastard. Can we go down? Nope. It'd be really nice to get some oil on my sword, drink some potions. Oh, but wait, you can't do that while in combat. It's the only game I've ever heard of. You can't drink potions while in combat.
So you could drink potions in combat in Witcher 1?
Yes. And in Witcher 3.
Witcher 2. Oh, that's weird.
Yep. Load another save when you're on the stairs and do it then. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Well, next time you die.
Because I, after I finished it, wanted to see if I missed anything, and you were the only other person streaming it. And yes, Witcher 1 controls. Yeah. Again, that whole game was janky. Like, it was a chore and a slog to get through, but I made myself do it. I made myself do it. For sure. Put chemicals on yourself? Yeah.
Stand back while you can, Witcher.
Shut your face.
You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you.
Yay.
How do you like my dragon?
I'd like him a whole lot better if you leave the flies alone. I can't drink potions. Maybe I gotta do it from like the very beginning, which sucks. Hey John, what's up, dude?
Is this still a better game than Witcher 1 though, even despite this?
Hell yes. I don't even know why you asked.
Well, because you're complaining about it, so.
See, it's because we need to make Tech play.
I'm not complaining, it's just...
Yeah. I might play Witcher 1 sometime, but I'm going to play it on easy mode.
Come on, Tech. We all know you love to torture yourself with Nightmare.
I do, but you know, I didn't even 100% the first Assassin's Creed because it was a bit more of a pain to control. I like just got through it and then went on to Assassin's Creed 2, which Assassin's Creed 2 I did it 100%. Or well, almost nearly 100%. I don't know if it might have been something that I didn't get or something, but it doesn't really have like a percentage kind of thing. And then Brotherhood and Revelations, I nearly 100%. I got like 98, 99%. And then Assassin's Creed 3, 100%. And 4, 100%. Rogue, 100%. And I'm still working on 100% in Unity.
Hey, John, make sure that you fill out the giveaway form. Okay.
Oh, is the giveaway opening?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, make sure you fill out the form.
Yeah, if you're not a sub, you gotta fill out the form. Because it gives me your email and your IP so that I can make sure we're not cheating.
And also so he can like send you tons of spam and stuff like that. No, just kidding, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say I deleted after the giveaway, so I'm not gonna keep it. Yeah, the forum on the website. Was somebody posting a link? Additional weapon? Death Mold's wand? that's what I got equipped. Silver sword. Yeah, I got the... Okay, so I just need to put something on it. You know what? Let's just whetstone it up.
Turn back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you. My dragon! Emphasis! Kill him now!
You're late.
Where's...
Where? I don't know. Don't you... Which... We had...
Then...
Nilf.
Got any...
I... We
The drag...
We did not... We may have...
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Yeah, you could call off the dragon before you left. You can tell what's her name to get over herself as soon as you get where you're going. Potions are great.
They are.
Here's where it gets hard. Like it wasn't hard before. Oh shit, just
I guess they'll never learn.
No, I guess I'll never learn. I didn't have a sword. What the hell? Dude, that's fucking cheating. Shit. Oh, shit.
Hacks. The enemies are hacking. They're hacking the game.
This is not even fair.
Stan calls hacks.
Why is the swallow not recharging my health? It's so slow.
Poor Stan.
I don't know why. I'm just gonna stand right here until my health goes all the way up.
The man with a plan.
Yeah, I've done stuff like that in games before. I used to do that in old games, like, here, let's just wait out here, let our health just refill on its own, and then go back to the battle.
Take that.
I used to have to do stuff in old school games.
Did I lose my sword? Oh, I thought I lost my sword there for a minute.
You're just losing your mind.
Yeah. I am, I don't think Yurden faces the dragon at all. We're not going to use that. Can we use
stepson's friend brought his Switch over and we're playing Switch in the living room.
Switch is so fun.
Oh, Switch.
Why are you not playing with them?
I don't know what they're playing. I'm working on stuff in here.
He's working on ways to make Stando prove that he is Stando.
No, actually, I'm fixing my first story that Stan already played because players are having... So, like, over 2,000 people have played my story, but it's only got a 22% completion rate, which means only... So about 1,800 people that have played it have not been able to finish it. And it's because the last time I updated it was, like... few months ago, and they made a ton of updates and changed some objectives and stuff. So I was going to redo the objectives, kind of add the updates and stuff to it. But then I messed something up because then it wouldn't wasn't able to load the stories. So I started debugging it, by making a copy and then eliminating like quests or blocks or whatever to see what was causing it, and then I accidentally removed them all in the actual story and not the copies. So luckily I did make a copy of the original version, but now I'm having to like copy all the stuff so it doesn't lose its play stats and rating stats and stuff. Have to have a new one.
While you're at it, added Stando's wonderful dialogue.
I keep hoping for my health to go up a little bit.
I'm too old for this.
Yeah, too old for this. Tell him, girl. Damn. I'm honest, this fight's wearing me out.
Does seem like a tough one.
Guess they'll never learn.
God dang. You won twice today? Nice. Congrats. This fight's kind of ridiculous. So, Bad Gamer. Any hints? Any suggestions?
Wonder how many more will turn up.
This is just to get good. Damn. That's cold, Mace Team.
You could probably start using Quinn.
I've been using Quinn the entire time. It's getting hot in here too.
Guess they'll never learn.
I've got to beat him within like the next 3 minutes when he's dead. Took me like 100 tries. Well, I'm not quite there yet. Minutes. 2 minutes. Come on, you son of a bitch.
Take that.
Oh no. Thank God.
Got it.
Landing on that rock like that couldn't have felt good. Tris? Who did they kill? It's not Tris, because Tris is in the third one. Oh, they're just killing sorcerers.
Handiwork, sire. In the beginning, there was chaos.
Oh, this is the epilogue? This is the end of the game?
Oh, really? Already? You're done with this one? This one took you less time to finish than the first one.
This part as part of the Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition.
How did it go with the dragon?
It had a hard landing, impaled on a tree. I had to kill it.
The relentless march of time. Too bad, but there was really no choice. The sorceresses would have used it without hesitation.
Know the worst thing, Roach? That was possibly the last dragon in this world. Gone. A beautiful, noble creature. The Lodge made it a simple tool.
We'll get them, Witcher. The sorceresses have it coming. Radovid and the other kings already ordered firewood to be gathered for the pyres.
What about the council and the conclave?
I'd sooner expect the proclamation of an inquisitorial synod.
You didn't
Not all
expect to be finished in the
sorceresses
game
deserve the
tonight,
stake.
did you?
No, it's only 3 chapters.
Make an omelet.
Without breaking some eggs, I know. How is the future queen of Temeria?
She's safe. She's even started to speak. Old Natalis tried to give her a doll. Know what she said?
How would I?
That she wants no more toys. She wants a sword. And to learn how to fight. She wants to avenge her father's death.
What did you do?
Gave her my special forces dagger.
Yep,
I'll teach
it's
her
only
to
3
defend herself.
chapters.
Natalis will teach her the art of war. She'll be a good queen. I can feel it.
Yeah, I was
What
just
about
expecting way more than
Letho?
that.
Did you capture him?
With the length of the first
Not
game
entirely.
and the length of the third game,
Meaning?
I was like, the second
Letho
game's
awaits you
gotta
in
be
the
somewhere
former
in
Temerian
between.
camp. He
Shorter
sent a
than the
messenger.
first.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
Pillage, rape, murder.
Yeah, I did not expect it to be over so soon.
Who on whom?
Thought you might be playing
The
this
kings
a lot
let their
longer.
troops loose. They were supposed to deal
And
with
she
just the
been
treacherous
playing Days Gone
sorceresses,
longer than
but
this.
they quickly decided every mage was a
That's right.
traitor. The soldiers vastly outnumbered the mages, who could do nothing with the magical blockade still in
Speaking of
place
which,
around the city. When the rulers left the city surrounded by their armored cordons, soldiers in loose mobs went on a mage hunt. Most of the noted and powerful managed to flee.
And we don't know what
The
happened to
others were
Triss.
hounded to death.
We got before we jump into Witcher 3, we're not going to do that next week. We're going to play some horror games next week. Just to let you guys know.
Are we gonna also take a break from Ghost Recon next week too?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Oh, so you're gonna like,
want to help.
or are you even gonna do a long
Their
stream
eyes
next
need to be
week for
opened.
Saturday?
I'll do a long
They
stream.
must see.
But it's gonna be all scary games.
I
all
am
day.
too.
Not all scary games.
But I opened my
We're doing
eyes
some, like,
and saw.
Nintendo and shit.
What did you see?
Peace Summit. Peace Summit. Peace Summit.
The world's gone mad.
Let's get out of here.
So you still gotta defeat Letho, the assassin, Kingslayer, right?
I'm not sure, Tech.
That's what it
It
said.
says go
in the
find
phase.
defeat your opponents. Go find Letho. Whatever. Last time we saw Letho, he was bound up, chained up. Night, Marcy. Love you. Of course, we might not get through this game tonight. We might have to finish it up on Wednesday. Special circumstances. I'm allowed to do that. Where the frick do I go?
Unless you can
Oh, here
get
we
it
go.
finished in the next half hour.
Stop. I heard something.
More marauders.
There he is! Radovid wants his head!
Radovid wants me dead?
Eternal fire!
After helping him and all that crap.
Damn!
What about the Nilfgaardians? That's no rumor.
How do you know?
From Sheila. She was surprisingly knowledgeable.
If it was the Nilfgaardians, then war's inevitable.
Oh, there's Triss.
Letho.
Triss.
All right, let's end this.
No, Roach. I'm going alone.
Why, Geralt?
Take care of Triss. Wait for me at the city gate. If I'm not back within the hour, leave without me.
But...
Just do it, Roach. Please. I need to deal with this alone. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians and defended me from the troops.
Time to end this. Roach is waiting. I'll join you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw, minute, but just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the royal witch hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
Me.
I only drink with friends.
What about old acquaintances? Eh? Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Nope.
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
What?
The winter solstice, 1270. Middenvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed, without hesitation.
Why would you do that?
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
Chased you for many reasons.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Yennefer, tell me what
Tell me
happened
about
to her.
Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself,
Background music is epic.
we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Seret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau, and a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
Where are the riders of the hunt?
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Speak so slowly.
You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand,
there's some damn
elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary Omen of War proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact.
There's a lot of talking left.
I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer.
Mm-hmm.
So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea. But that's not your concern.
Well, thanks for sharing it with me. Alright, why did you become an Imperial spy?
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other witches of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path.
I thought I had his hair down.
I don't know where they are.
Did it go back? I
Haven't
must have
seen
died.
them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
What did you wait for?
Why are you still here?
Not
Why
that
did
it
you wait
matters.
for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
What was it all about? What was the end?
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Oh great, now I gotta fight him drunk.
The Imperial Army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
Time to fight. Ready?
As I'll ever be. You fear death.
Stop whining and fight.
What does it feel like to be almost dead?
I said fight.
The wolf has teeth.
And they're sharp.
I'm better. I can tell already. You tire quickly.
I'm tired of your talking.
I don't want to kill you. You're nowhere near my level.
Of course not. I'm the Kingslayer.
Much easier than that damn dragon.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
Better not lose, Geralt. He told me he knew my weakness before. He made enemies out of the sorceresses. I couldn't let that go. That means Triss is going to be constantly in danger. And we see that in the next game as well. Because the Order of the Flaming Rose is constantly looking for persecution over the sorceresses. Especially in Velen. Last time I played Witcher 3, I did a Yennefer run. It was my first playthrough, and that was without knowing a whole lot. This time, it's definitely going to be a Triss run, I think, just to see where it goes. Saving it until I finish my Mary. I've only been playing The Witcher on the weekends, so. Last chance to get into the giveaway, guys. If you haven't already, hit hashtag giveaway. Get all the instructions you need to go enter. Is that it?
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. In Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobendon to hear of the Witcher's deeds. The Witcher witnessed a great Kedweni victory in Edirn. At Vergen, Henselt's army crushed Saskia the Dragonslayer's motley force, ending the springtime of races. Soldiers of the Unicorn swarmed over the Pontar Valley. As it had before, powerful Kedwen swallowed Upper Edirn whole. Yet subsequent events would render Henselt's triumph short-lived. With Foltest slain, Temeria's barons began to vie for the throne. Many dreamt of donning the crown, yet none could assemble the allies required to snatch it. The kingdom's last hope, as it teetered at the edge of civil war, lay in little Anais. Natalis was named regent and ruled the land, yet the girl was the living symbol of the realm's salvaged unity. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included. Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we who had in some way shaped the world's fate finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
So I don't know if I got a good ending or a bad ending. But it does set up the second game pretty much or the third game pretty much perfectly. It's based on your decisions. I know it's based on my decisions. It still doesn't tell me, you know, was it good? Was it bad? Watch the credits to the end. Okay. Takes forever, but there's an extra scene. If that's the case, let me get a drink real quick. So it's a long time wait on these credits, huh? It's a good time, though. I really love this one. Maybe if I ever play this one again through, the only decision that I kind of like questioned was my decision to kill King Henslet.
So you might decide not to kill him next time.
Yeah.
So you found out why you're chasing after Yennefer at the beginning of Witcher 3?
His memory's coming back. From what I gather, they were lovers in the original novel. And the Wild Hunt.
Was it a novel or novels?
Novels. But apparently the Wild Hunt came for her and Ciri, and the Witcher made a deal that he would trade his soul for theirs, and they took him and he died.
So the games are kind of a sequel to the novels after the novels are over. Or somehow he survived and came back.
No, the Wild Hunt brought him back, I think. I'm not sure. But he was dead. 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 He was stabbed with a pitchfork and died. And I think it's the Wild Hunt that brought him back, because I think the real goal is to get Ciri. which we find out in the third game. Not Siri from Apple. Siri, his adopted daughter. Which, if they do another Witcher, I want to see Ciri as a Witcher. I know they're not going to have Geralt in it no more, you know, like Geralt's done. His story's done. But if they say they're going to make another Witcher game, I'd like to see him. Wouldn't you like to see that, Sharpbait?
I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Yeah. Because the ending I got, the first ending I got in Witcher 3, left it up that she might become a Witcher. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't say she wasn't going to become a Witcher, but it didn't say she definitely was either. It was kind of like, because I had her denounce the throne or whatever. Is there a way to make the credits scroll faster? No. But yeah, I highly recommend this one. I don't recommend playing the first one unless you just want to really dive into that lore. And if you do play it, I suggest playing it on very easy and just getting through it. Just make yourself get through it. Don't do what I did. Play it on normal and suffer your way through it. The cutscene animation style, this style that was in the game, it's not in The Witcher 3, I don't think, is it? It reminds me of the art style. I think
there were some animated scenes, but not in this style.
Like the comic book style scenes. These comic book style scenes remind me of. Y'all remember that show, Samurai Jack?
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and close this up and do a giveaway. Well, no, I can't. I can't tab out. Come on.
Can't tab out of it?
Not during... If it's like a cinematic cutscene, the game will crash.
Oh. You tried it before, huh?
Yeah. I wish they had more artwork to go with the credits instead of cycling just through it over and over again. The weather's gonna be like tomorrow. Guess I'm gonna look that up while I'm waiting. In my phone, it's gonna be 73 degrees tomorrow. Oh no, it's gonna be 76 degrees tomorrow.
On your phone while you wait.
I'm going to wear shorts tomorrow. Do what?
Download and play Call of Duty Mobile while you're waiting for the credits.
So, Bad Gamer, are you going to avoid my stream like the plague on weekends? After next weekend? Next weekend I'm not playing Witcher 3, but after that I am. He's probably going to avoid my stream like the plague. We got to finish Days Gone during the week, too. So. And, but that game... got a lot of boring parts.
You can just get through it.
Yeah. You're streaming tomorrow, Take? You're going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Origins?
Tomorrow's Monday. Yep. Yep.
Well, it might be worth just pulling up the end credits scene on YouTube.
Well, now he says that.
Well, now you say it.
But yeah, we've been waiting. It's just, you know, we've been waiting all this time.
You mean this scene? That I could have just pressed escape and it shows me anyway?
Oh, escape? Did you just figure that out?
Yeah.
That you could hit escape?
Well, I had no idea it did that.
Did you, like, just do that, like, guessing?
No, I was going to watch it on YouTube. You sat through like 20 minutes of it.
Poor rabbit.
Dinner now. Is that girl?
Is a young man.
CD Projekt Red owes me 20 minutes of my life back.
That's fun.
I know. Here comes the wild hunt. You tell because of the snow. No, man. Oh, this is the Nilfgaard invasion. They stole his rabbit. Is this White Orchard? south. Yeah. Here comes Nilfgaard. Or as we know it nears its end, yet the coast remains the key to the future. It's a cool scene. I think it's a cool scene.